3.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU women's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves women's basketball.
Andy Carrier Court inside Wilson Fieldhouse in Ottawa, Kansas. Good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the McPherson College Bulldogs. I'm Casey Weeder, joined by Bruce Tate as Ottawa University will honor its three seniors tonight in Liz Vaughn, Amir Lowe, and Jaleesa Simons. Bruce, these are always emotional games. A lot of things tied to this matchup. But Ottawa is going to deal with a McPherson team who they played really, really well back in December. But the Bulldogs are starting to find their stride. And to be honest, this is a team with enough talent to really make a run in the KCAC tournament.
Yeah, you're talking about the Mac Bulldogs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, absolutely. So, I'm just talking with Coach Josh about that here in the pregame, and you got Brittany Roberts, reigning MVP of the league, and she's a walking double-double, and you got some guard play that is strong too. I think what Coach is looking for and searching with this group is, defensively, can they buy in? You've got a veteran group that's just not getting it done defensively. So he would really like to challenge them on the defensive end, and that's what they're going to need to do to make a run deep with the talent they do have.
Yeah, win tonight for McPherson would tie their longest win streak of the season, which would be 3 in a row. They average 72.7 points per game. That's third in the KCAC. But you mentioned their defensive struggles. They give up 72 points per game, 12th in the conference, 41% from the field defensively, 10th. And three-pointers at 32%. That's 11th. And that's kind of what we saw in the first matchup back in December, a game Ottawa lost 78-73 and held a 14-point lead in the third quarter, 6 of 17 from three. Jordan Bianco, 4 of 7 from deep. So Ottawa had a lot of open looks, and through three quarters, all of those fell down. But when McPherson really tied it down and gave the ball to Brittany Roberts, either she was getting an easy bucket and one, or was going to the foul line.
Yeah, you got to take your hats off to the Bulldogs for that. They just found a way to win. Braves did a great job going in there, knocking them in their face, and just building that huge lead. But when you do have a young team like the Braves being played in MAC, for the first time, we've experienced a lot of games in that gym, and it's just a quiet place to play, very challenging place to play. The Braves didn't respond, and the Bulldogs did a great job of pulling that game off at their place.
Ottawa comes in at 8-17, 6-15 in the KCAC. Ottawa did snap its 5-game losing streak on Saturday. Impressive fashion, 72-53 victory over York College, who then turned around and went to Oklahoma Wesleyan on Monday and stunned the Eagles, a place Ottawa will play on Saturday. So York was on a 14 or 15-game losing streak going into that game. So
right.
Credit to them. They held a very good Oklahoma Wesleyan team, just 46 points. That was the 12th straight win over York for OU. Braves shot the ball well, 47% from the floor, 44% from deep. And you look at that game for OU, outscored York 25-13 in the second quarter after being down by 1, went 8 of 18 from 3, did struggle from the foul line. But what they really did is they managed to turn those turnovers from York, which they had 15 of them, into 18 points. And we've talked about that all year. This Braves team is second in the KCAC with 10.5 steals per game. But at times they just cannot get out on the run and get those easy baskets. It turns into a very slow half-court game, and that's not when this team is at their best.
Yeah, and as a coach, as a program, that's what you want. You want to create extra opportunities for your team to score, and the Braves have done a great job of that. Coach got with the full court pressure, turning other teams over. The Braves just haven't been able to convert those baskets. So if they ever find a night where they get streaky and can score a bunch of points, they're still a very dangerous team because they do turn teams over and in the full court, and you got to hang your hat on that. Just like to see them be a little bit more physical and a little bit more grindier in that half-court defense in order to try to surprise some teams here at the end of the season.
We're going to take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. We get set for the starting lineups here in just a second. Other games this evening in the KCAC. York at Southwestern, Tabor at Bethel. The big one tonight, Friends, who's in second place at number 9, Sterling. There's a 4-game gap between Sterling and Friends, so Sterling can wrap up the KCAC tonight. Avila at Kansas Wesleyan, another good one to watch. And then Bethany at the University of St. Mary, as it's really tied at the top. We talked about Sterling at 1. The 2 through 5 seed is separated by 2 games currently. And with the top 3 teams getting byes, that battle for second and third is going to be close all the way to the end.
Yeah, it's been an exciting side on the women's basketball side, and that's just great to see. That's great for KCSC basketball, and those coaches have done a great job keeping it competitive.
We're going to wrap up pregame, 30-second break. We come back, we give you those starters. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The families we serve are our friends and neighbors who come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what you spend, everyone receives the highest level of service. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Go back to Wilson Fieldhouse. We give you the starters for the visitors from McPherson College at 14-12, 11-9 in the KCAC, currently in 7th place. At guard number 1, Shaquille Wells, a 5'9" senior from Mesquite, Texas. At guard number 3, Diamond McElrath, a 5'2" senior from Wichita. At forward, number 23, Brittany Roberts, the 5'10" senior from Mansfield, Texas. At guard number 30, Madeline Hankins, a 5'8" senior from Blackwell, Oklahoma. And at guard number 33, Mason Mosley, a 5'6" senior from Woodward, Oklahoma. They are coached by Josh Nichols in its 4th season. Assistant coach Angelina Fraze and Whitney Jefferson. The Ottawa University Braves at 8-17, 6-15 in the KCAC, currently in 10th place in the conference. At guard number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10" senior from KCK. At guard number 11, making her return to the starting lineup, Bruce Chalisa Simons, a 5'9" senior from Toronto, Canada. At guard number 15, Jordan Bianco, a 5'6" freshman from Price, Utah. At guard number 23, Amir Lowe, a 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon. And at court number 45, Benicia Payne, a 6'1" junior from Huntsville, Alabama. They're coached by Tarnisha Scott in her 2nd season, the record of 19-33. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Monty Simpkins. And we're going gold on red tonight, Bruce. Braves in the gold jerseys, Ottawa across the chest, and white outlined in black from McPherson. Red jerseys, red shorts, blue Bulldogs across the chest in white, outlined in black. And the same for the numerals as McPherson wins the tip. And quickly they'll go to their All-American Brittany Roberts. Drives inside the lane, off the glass, scores immediately. Coming off a 27-point, 20-rebound game in their most recent win over Oklahoma Wesleyan. Ottawa trying to break the trap. They'll skip pass all the way to the far side. Jordan Bianco falls into the student section, tips the ball to the baseline. It'll be a turnover on OU. Or no, my apologies. They're going to give Ottawa possession, but Bianco holding her side at the end of that play. My apologies. That 27-point, 20-rebound game was against OU. She had 17 and 17 against Oakwu on Saturday. And bring it out right wing for Bianco. 13 on the shot clock. 40 seconds into the first quarter. Bianco off the screen from Bond. Drives to the lane, kicks it out to Liz. Takes the elbow jumper off the back rim. Offensive rebound by Amir Lowe. She's fouled and the basket on the putback for Amir.
Yes, great energy here by the senior to start this game. big offensive rebounds like she's been doing the past few ball games. Just been great on the defense and offensive glass, and has a chance here to complete the N1 play.
And she does. Ottawa was -7 on the glass in the first matchup, but McPherson's 10th in the KCAC on defensive rebounds. So those opportunities will be there for OU. Ottawa leading it 3-2. And Roberts called for the traveling violation. He picked up the pivot foot before putting the ball on the floor. Pretty good atmosphere to start.
Yeah.
To start to senior night. Been in the building again, as you could tell from trying to get starting lineups out under the direction of Eric Bradshaw. 8:52 remaining in the first quarter. Right wing out to Liz Vaughn. Vaughn, one of the 3 seniors playing their last home game. Low off the contact, drives on Mosley. Picks up her dribble on the right block. Back up top for Bianco. 5 on the shot clock to Simons. Jaleesa, step back jumper from 18 is an air ball, and that will be a shot clock violation. Jaleesa with the heavily braced right leg as she is dealing with all kind of, really surprised to see her back out there now.
She's going to need surgery, on that knee, but I wanted to give her it all here on her senior night, and that's good for her.
8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining first quarter, 3-2 OU. McElrath from straight away up. They want to go down low. They'll kick it in the corner. 3-pointer from the left corner, good for Madeline Hankins. And they don't shoot it from 3 very well, just 28% on the year. Ottawa quickly finds Payne in the lane. Her floater with the right hand is good. Benicia ties the game up at 5. 7:56 remaining in the first quarter. McElrath guarded by Lowe, finds Roberts. Roberts all the way to the basket, layup short. Vaughn gets the rebound. Liz driving down the far sideline, gets into the right corner, goes baseline all the way to the bucket as Liz goes 90 feet and lays it in. Gives Ottawa a 2-point lead at 7-5.
Yes, Liz Vaughn showing her ability to lead the break and finish at the same time.
7 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the quarter. Mosley goes baseline, right hand layup's good as she got Bianco on a ball fake, and we're tied at 7. 78-73 win for McPherson back in early December, the last game before the Thanksgiving break, where Ottawa held a 14-point lead in the third quarter, but the Bulldogs came roaring back to win it. Simons, far side pass for Vaughn, fakes the handoff to Bianco and dribbles into the right corner. Picks up her dribble, hands it off to Bianco. Driving on McElrath. She thought it was a pass at first. It goes off the rim. Not sure if Bianco intended for that to be a shot or a pass either way. McPherson gets the rebound. Spinning in the lane, layup is no good for Wells as she got inside on Vaughn and went up with the left hand. Six minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter, tied at 7. We're working through some connection issues on the scoreboard, so we'll do our best to give you the updates as we go. Shaquille Wells, a lefty from Mesquite, Texas, a transfer from Laramie County Community College, makes the first. 5 points, 5 boards a game for her. She shoots 55% from the free throw line. Second is good. Sub for the Braves as they blow the whistle. And like Wells might have had some jewelry on. The officials make her check out. For OU into the game, Haley Franklin, 5'6" freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. For McPherson will be Kristen Branscombe, a 5'10" senior from Gravette, Arkansas. They double team Franklin and she gets into the front court, goes all the way in the corner, tries to loop a pass down to Payne. It's a turnover. The second for OU as Mosley gets the steal from McPherson. 6:22 remaining in the first quarter. Roberts, left wing. She hands it off to McElrath. Drives inside. They dish it off to Roberts. Backdoor cut by Mosley. She's going to be fouled by Lowe. Free throws for Mason Mosley. Mosley, a senior from Woodward, Oklahoma, averages 8 points, 2.4 rebounds per game. First free throw is good. As a team, McPherson just 63% from the free throw line on the season, but they have started 3 of 3. She'll make both. Mosley with 3 points early on, and McPherson leads at 11-7. 6:07 to play in the first quarter. An offensive struggle on Saturday between York and Ottawa in that first quarter. It was only a 15-14 ball game. Payne draws the foul inside as she was posting up on Branscombe. And the foul goes on Roberts, her first personal. Team foul number 2. Free throw from Payne, no good. Canisia 10 points per game. 7 rebounds, but shooting 70% from the free throw line. Continue to get better as this year has gone on, but she misses both as you get the announcer's curse. 11-7 McPherson lead, 5:53 left in the first quarter. And Roberts just goes right down the middle of the floor and lays it in with the right. 4 points for Brittany Roberts. It's a 6-point McPherson lead. It was tied at 7 as they go on a 6-0 run. 15:33. 5:30 left in the first half. Ottawa going inside to Spraggins, throws up a wild shot, offensive rebound, put back for Payne is good with just 6 on the shot clock. And Ottawa ends that 6-0 run.
Yeah, great find there by Vaughn. Spraggins wide open there underneath the basket.
Lowe gets the steal off the inbound, lays it in with the left, and Ottawa cuts it to 2. And off the inbound, a steal by Liz. Layup is good for Lowe. And we're tied at 13. Back-to-back steals from OU. And a foul will be called on Haley Franklin as Mosley is able to get some space.
Right.
Early on, Ottawa with a ton of energy, as you would expect on senior night.
Well, like we just talked about pregame, their full court pressure causing those turnovers. Now they just need to convert, and right now they're converting on those steals.
5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Subs by OU. They bring in Simone Rowland, 5'3" freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, and Kennedy Bankett, the 5'9" freshman from Glendale, Maryland. So they are on the floor with Franklin, Vaughn, and Spraggins. Mosley loops to the elbow, drives baseline, shot blocked out of bounds by Franklin. But an encouraging sign here from McPherson. Mason Mosley, who has been an all-conference player, has averaged double figures throughout her career. This year only averaging at 8 points a game, but has started to raise that. It was about 5 points a game back in December, now up to 8.
Right.
Jumper off the inbound, no good. Is unable to get it to go was Kijane Simmons, a 5'7" junior from Houston. Vaughn, little hesitation, goes baseline, gets all the way to the basket, right-hand layup, good. Make that an 8-0 run for OU. And Ottawa going to go full court pressure. Rowland trying to stay with McElrath. Looking left side, driving to the baseline, a little push off, and they're going to call foul on Rowland. That's team foul number 4 on OU.
Yeah, but like you were talking about, Case, really liking the Braves' energy right now here defensively in the full court and the half court. So defensive pressure, like I talked about in pregame, that they need to bring, in the half court. They have displayed that here thus far in this run.
And it looks like we're going to have a technical foul. As it looks like Rowland not in the book. As the officials have to go to that end of the floor.
Okay.
As we wait to see who goes to the free throw line, it will be Diamond McElrath, 70% free throw shooter. Makes the first one, and talk about the struggles as a team for McPherson from the foul line. 10th in the conference, but have started 5 of 5.
Yeah, it's funny how that always happens.
Wilson Fieldhouse, the shooter's gym, right? Yeah. That's what we say. So.
Early in Brittany Roberts' career, struggled from the free throw line, and And I think she came in here and she was like 7 for 8, and one of those scouting reports woes as a coach. So it's crazy.
Simmons up top for Victoria Aites, who just checks in. Right side, Simmons open for 3 on the wing off the pass from Roberts. She hits it. Gives McPherson a 3-point lead at 18-15. So a 4-point position after the technical on OU.
Right. That's a good shot by Simmons. She shot that with a lot of confidence.
Franklin in the corner to Rowland for 3 to respond. Banks off the backboard. Ball is tipped by Vaughn, but it still finds McPherson. Driving the other way is Aites. Up top for McElrath. Aites, a 5'7" senior from Dallas, Texas, and a 3-pointer good. Fly McPherson gives them a quick 6-0 lead as they go up 21-15 with 3:43 remaining, and that 3 from Tijane Simmons, who just checked in, Bruce.
Yeah, she's hot, on fire, 2 for 2 right now. And like I said on that first one, she shot that ball with a lot of confidence, came back down feeling the same feel, and knocked out another big one to give these Bulldogs a lead.
Well, McPherson 3 of 3 from the 3-point line, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Ottawa's got to feel lucky to even be where they're at right now, only down 6. Looking at McPherson's really their last 4 or 5 games, offensively, this team can hang with anyone in the KCAC, no doubt about it. It's just if they get production from 3 or 4 other players on top of what Brittany Roberts can do, that makes them even more dangerous.
Right, absolutely. Most of the time, you'll let Brittany Roberts do what she does, and you try to take away from everyone else. But if others start stepping up, they're going to be very tough to beat.
Well, that win over Oklahoma Wesleyan, they ended up with 3 players in double figures, and another player just 2 points back with that. Dribble handoff left side to Bankett. They find Payne on a dribble handoff to Rowland. Rowland left-hand dribble, kicks it in the corner to Bankett. She'll drive baseline, finds Payne on the far block, goes off the glass too strong. Spraggins able to force the offensive rebound into the hands of Bankett. Bianco, screen set by Payne with 15 on the shot clock. 3:13 remaining in the first quarter. McPherson has hit back-to-back threes. Ottawa lobs it down low to Payne. Off the glass scores. Off the assist from Brooke Spraggins.
Well, great find there by Spraggins. Payne did a great job of selling her high.
Ottawa gets another steal. Spraggins inside. Layup's good. Off the inbound. They have turned McPherson over 4 times, resulting in 7 points. Roberts at the free throw line, drives on Payne, Ottawa double team, spins through off the glass, good in the foul.
Yeah, Brittany Roberts, just so patient around the basket, great footwork, and just a strong player. So plays through contact extremely well and uses both hands extremely well. So great finish.
20 points and 15 rebounds per game for the senior from Mansfield, Texas. Shoots 48% from the field, 54% from the free throw line. But at times, this McPherson team, early on in the year especially, Brittany would get the ball and everyone else on the floor would just kind of stand around and wait. I see a lot more movement from them than what we saw early on in the semester.
Yeah, I mean, you got some kids out there that has a great feel for the game, and when you have a player like that, I mean, as a coach, you gotta put the right athletes around them.
Roberts with 7 gives McPherson a 5-point lead at 24-19. 2:34 remaining in the quarter. Lowe with a 3 from deep. Yes! Amira Lowe hits the triple to cut the lead to 2. Inside loose ball picked up by Payne and a turnover by McPherson. And then Payne turns it over, trying to find a break as Ottawa was trying to get out on the breaks.
Right.
It's unfortunate there wasn't a guard left for her to pass it to.
You're exactly right. Great forced turnover there by the Braves, and Payne just gets stuck there underneath the basket, but turned over, but get to set their defense.
Inbound for McPherson. Free throw line jumper for Roberts. Hits every part of the rim, but doesn't go. Defensive board by Bankett. Down the near sideline is Bianco. Pump fakes the 3, finds Bankett cutting into the lane. Right hand layup goes. Ottawa is 11 of 16 from the field. And they tied it at 24 with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, just a great basketball game right now by both sides. So both teams making some runs.
Ottawa drops into a zone. Aites on the far side. Back up top to McElrath. The Aites open for 3 on the wing. Good. 4 for 4 of the Bulldogs from deep. It's a 27-24 scoreline. We still have 1:40 left in the first quarter.
All right. It's going to be high octane tonight.
Are you sure we're not watching the Sparks and Liberty right now first?
Exactly. Good game.
Lowe on the right wing, up top for Payne. Looking left side, hands it off to Bankett. Right wing pass for Lowe. Down low they go to Payne, and a whistle and a foul called on McPherson. It's going to go on Lahira Joseph, the 6'4 senior from Palm Beach, Florida. Transfer from Coffeyville Community College. Into the game for McPherson, number 13, Tatum Griffin, a 5'5 junior from Edmond, Oklahoma. And returning is Shaquille Wells. Braves will make a sub as they bring Haley Franklin in for Jordan Bianco. Franklin down low to Payne, loose ball, steal. Tijane Simmons picks up the loose ball, kicks it left side. Eights in the lane, floats with the right, no. Rebound by Haley Franklin. Franklin right side for Lowe. Middle of the floor, I think she was going for Payne. Bankett somehow gets the loose ball, goes baseline, drives to the contact, scores anyways with the left. And Ottawa's cut it to one again.
Yeah, that was a really tough there finish by Kennedy Bankett, but she's on the strong side on that left side.
Joseph, right wing for Simmons. Joseph sets the screen. That's got to be an offensive foul. No. And that's going to be the 15th foul on OU. Foul goes on Bankett, her first. Into the game for the first time for OU will be number 22, Noelle Brown, the 5'10 freshman from Wichita. Had a career-high 7 points Saturday against York, including a three-pointer.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like, oh, you know, no one's around. I mean, she took it with a hand in her face and everything. It was first free throw from Simmons is an air ball.
Right. Short.
Which her 2 threes haven't touched anything except for the net. So
weird scenario. You just don't expect that to happen.
Second free throw for Simmons, good. They are 8 of 9 from the free throw line. McPherson brings Branscombe back in. Joseph will check out. 28-26. McPherson with 42 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Franklin in front of the volleyball line, brings it back left side for Lowe. Screen set by Vaughn for Amir. Right side skip pass to Bankett. Back to Lowe. Little head fake from Amir. Gets in the lane, step through, left-hand layup short. Ball's loose on the deck. Picked up by McPherson, 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Jumper from 15 is good from Tijane Simmons, 9 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, she just does a great job stepping into that shot.
Franklin's jumper to beat the clock, no. 1 second remaining, and Griffin will not get a shot off. And at the end of one, it is McPherson 30, Ottawa 26. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents. Like, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
At Boot Barn, we take work boots seriously. We know that American-made boots have unmatched quality and craftsmanship, and Thorogood has been constructing job-fitted boots durably made in the USA since 1892. Not only built with the best materials, but their boots include the latest tested and certified comfort and safety features to support the toughest of workers. For specialized boots made in America, Thorogood at Boot Barn.
McPherson leads Ottawa at the end of the first quarter. I feel like I have to say that twice, as they're at 30-26. McPherson 64% from the field at 9 of 14. Ottawa 12 of 19 at 63%. And it wasn't like it was a super clean quarter offensively for either team. It was just taking advantage and hitting your shots that you had that were open. But Ottawa, able to hang in there offensively, even though they really haven't been an offensive team this year.
Yeah, a lot of shot taking, a lot of shot making here tonight, man. So just unreal. Both these teams shooting over 60% right now. Whoever steps up defensively, will come out on top, definitely.
Braves ball to start the second quarter. They go to Vaughn at the elbows. The Braves are going from right to left in this first half. Vaughn goes right to the rack and is hit on the arm. She'll shoot free throws. As she was hit on the arm by Shaquille Wells, who's listed at 5'9", but I think Liz, with her length, really gives her problems.
Yeah. And quickness. I mean, that was a slow developing play, and 99% of the time Liz is going to go right, and they still gave it to her. So
Liz does miss the first one, the senior from Kansas City, Kansas. And this was an issue for OU Saturday. Braves finished just 8 of 22 from the foul line. Liz misses both. And it's a team that has shot around 70% all year. A steal off the inbound. Ottawa goes left side out to Lowe. Lowe into the contact, high off the glass, no. Defensive board for McPherson. And there again is Tijane Simmons, who averages 9.4 points per game. She had 9 in the first quarter.
Yep.
Simmons hands it off to Griffin. Up top to Eights. Screen set by Wells. And Brittany Roberts has been on the bench for 2 or 3 minutes already.
Wow.
She only, on average, plays about 35 minutes a game. Three-pointer from Simmons again is good. Her third 3 of the first half. And McPherson, their largest lead of the game, they go up by 7.
Yeah, Simmons has found out that Wilson Fieldhouse is a shooter's gym, and she's proven that here right now.
Hard to believe she airballed a free throw at the end of that first quarter. It's Franklin with a chance for an and one. Second team foul on McPherson in the second quarter. Call that foul on Eights, her first. Franklin finishes the three-point play. Haley with 3 points. Again, Ottawa's pressure defensively has given them some easy baskets, and again, a turnover led to points off those turnovers. Yep. Griffin picks up her dribble out on the left wing. Ottawa doing a nice job to deny. Loose ball, stolen by Bianco. Bianco out to the left wing. Picks up her dribble, has Spraggins all alone down low. Her shot is blocked at the rim by Griffin. Loose ball picked up by Simmons. Simmons bounce pass left side to Branscombe. Layup with the left hand goes.
Right. Very impressive block there by Griffin, man. Spraggins a little bit longer than her, but, man, she got all ball on that one.
Franklin to Vaughn from the elbow. 8 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the half. Ottawa trailing McPherson 35-29. Bianco with the deep 3. Draws rim. Rebound by McPherson. Simmons. Bounce pass. What a pass. Leading the way for Shaquille Wells. And the lead is up to 8 for McPherson at 37-29.
Yeah, very, very impressive pass. I see that one developing myself, and she found her on the run there.
Timeout called by OU as they trail 37-29. With 7:54 remaining in the first half. We're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
DQ presents Picture This. A DQ red velvet Cupid cake made for 2. This heart-shaped cake is at the center of your perfect date night. There's a layer of red velvet cake blizzard, delicious red velvety cake pieces and cream cheese icing. Wait, what's that? World-famous DQ soft serve. Your Valentine is speechless. It's a DQ Valentine's Day happily ever after. Moments like these are exactly why the DQ Cupid cake exists. DQ. Happy tastes good.
First remaining Ottawa 37-29 with 7:54 remaining in the second quarter. McPherson has started the quarter on a 7-3 run as they will now bring Brittany Roberts back into the game.
Yep.
Along with, it looks like Mason Mosley also returning, along with Diamond McElrath.
Yeah, majority of that first group.
Hankins also back in there. So Simmons, the only bench player in the game currently. Low for a straightaway 3, just misses off the back rim. And the rebound out to McPherson. Tijane Simmons has 12 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists. We're not even halfway through the second quarter. Down low, they'll go to Mosley on the baseline. She'll dribble baseline, gets caught under there, tries to go off the glass. Defensive rebound by Kanesia Payne. Bianco crossover, kicks it left wing for Bankett. Right side of the floor for Lowe. Down low, they'll go to Liz. Liz spins to the contact and caught offensive foul. Taking that charge was Diamond McElrath.
Yeah. Diamond just did a great job of getting her feet set. So Liz kind of disagrees with the call, but I thought it was the right call. So good job defensively by the Bulldogs.
First team foul on OU in the second quarter, second personal on Liz.
No, they can. NAI rules, you can, not NCAA. Thank you.
As into the game for OU will be Brooke Spraggins.
Katie Tooley giving our official the business, which is correct. They tried to shut us down last week. So
Roberts picks up her dribble at the point. Left side for Simmons again for three. This one does miss as Bianco gets the rebound. 6:53 left in the second quarter. Ottawa's only scored 3 points through the first 3 minutes. Right wing low, stands on the NAI logo. She'll drive to the elbow, drills between the legs. Right short corner pass to Payne. Turnaround jumper over the top of Roberts goes for Canisia. Draws Ottawa within 6. Payne with 8 points early on for OU. Low with 10, Payne with 8. Roberts between the circles, hands it off to McElrath, all the way to the basket. Her runner goes, and the contact, but no whistle. As Spraggins was looking for a charge.
Right.
McPherson right now just can't miss. They're 13 of 20 from the field. Ottawa 14 of 25. Spraggins goes baseline, driving, gets it up and under, still scores through the double team as she went right into the chest of Simmons.
Right. Might have got away with travel too, so.
Whistle and a foul called on Ottawa for a hold on Bianco. Team foul number 3 on OU for Jordan. Picks up her first personal. Spraggins checks out. Franklin comes in, but Ottawa's sticking with the pressure. Going full court. Inbound to Simmons. She'll go slow it down as she crosses the center line. 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Roberts going right into the body of Payne, kicks it short corner. Jumper from 15 in and out. Rebound saved by Lowe to Bianco on the baseline. Ottawa goes the other way. Bianco to Haley. Franklin, right side pass to Payne. Up and under, layup is short, but a whistle, and she was hit on the arm. Free throws for Canisia.
Yeah. Great move there by Payne to go baseline, get inside Roberts there to draw the foul. Been nice for her to probably come on the opposite side of the basket and try to finish it with the left, but she draws a foul. That's even better. Puts a little pressure there on Roberts defensively.
Team foul number 3 in the second personal on Brittany Roberts as Payne can't make the first. Ottawa 2 of 7 from the free throw line. If you make half of those, you cut that deficit down to at least 3.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to see him struggle from the free throw line right now.
Payne makes the second. 39-34 McPherson lead. Inbound from Roberts all the way to midcourt where she finds Hankins. Roberts going to run the floor all the way to the basket, layup, and the foul.
Man, tough, impressive finish there by Roberts. Just did a great job of spreading the floor there. Never gave up on the fast break and drew the foul.
Foul called on Lowe. Her second, team foul number 3 to the court. Roberts finishes a three-point play, and she will check out with those 2 fouls. Not happy about it. She scored 10 points. Simmons with 12, Roberts with 10. Ottawa Lowe with 10 and Payne with 9. Ottawa makes a sub as Lowe picked up that second foul. They bring Bankett back in. 42-34 Mac. Franklin gets into the body, off the glass, not enough. Offensive rebound, put back for Payne and the foul as she was able to take it away from Joseph. And a top opportunity for a three-point play on the other end for OU.
Man, we might need to start taking notes on three-point play opportunities because there's been a ton of them here in this first half, man. So, I mean, if both teams are going to continue to finish like this, then it's like, don't swing at them because you're going to give them a three-point play the old way. So
Payne finishes the three-point play. She's into double figures. She has 12. 42-37 Braves trailing McPherson. We hit the midway point of the second quarter. Mosley all the way in the lane, bounce pass right side, Joseph. Back up top for Simmons. Simmons gets the screen, drives to the short corner, pulls up with the jumper off the front rim. Long rebound out to Kennedy Bankett, deflected by Franklin. Rolling left wing, finds Payne going to the basket. Her runner too strong. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Hankins hands it off to Mosley. Crossover dribble from Mesa, gets to the free throw line and brings it back up top for McElrath. McElrath right side of the floor. Joseph at the point, back to McElrath. Step back three from her, no. Rebound out to OU and Kadesia Payne. So far, Ottawa hanging in there on the boards, Bruce. They're up 13-12 as they were just dominated back in December.
Well, not having Roberts on the floor for the Bulldogs is a huge advantage for the boards, for the Braves.
Franklin screen to the right. Little hesitation, trying to drive on Mosley. Gets it to go. It hits side rim, backboard, and falls from a very tight angle.
Yeah, very tough angle, but great finish.
Braves within three. They trail by as many as 8 in this second quarter. That's going to be a double dribble. Excuse me, they're going to call Coleman.
Yep. Some above her head. So.
Turnover on McPherson, their 9th. They do turn it over 17.5 times per game. Oh, my apologies, that's 15.8. Ottawa at 17 per game. So that's 4th in the KCAC for McPherson. So Ottawa has to be pleased.
Right.
Turning over 9 times in this first half. Braves with a chance to tie it up with a 3 or cut it to 1. Rolling to Spraggins, loose ball. Taken away, Mosley barreling down the floor, layup rattles in and out. Spraggins got the rebound, but she was out of bounds, and it'll stay with McPherson. Coach Scott asking how that one wasn't whistled as a foul.
Right.
Right short corner to Hankins. Hankins in the lane, a whistle, and another foul on Ottawa. It's going to be the second on Haley Franklin. So that gives Franklin 2, Vaughn 2, and Lowe 2.
Right. I mean, both teams right now, you know, defensively, a lot of fouls, giving up a lot of points. There might need to be a change, you know, just a change of flow defensively here. Don't know which group's going to do it first here, but I know Bulldogs don't play tons of zone. Braves do have a 2-3 zone in their repertoire, and we'll see if they bring it out.
Well, you can use that when teams don't shoot the ball well from deep, but right. McPherson is 5 of 7 from 3. Both free throws are good.
So, but most of the time, teams will stand around. You know, they'll stand around against the zone, and you might want to throw it out at 1 or 2 possessions just to see.
44-39 McPherson. Franklin taking on the entire Bulldog defense. Kicks out to Spraggins. Open 3 off the front rim. Rebound finds McElrath, who drives it off her foot. McPherson had numbers. Instead, they'll slow it up. Down low they go. Backing in as well. Spinning in the lane. Lost the handle. Spraggins picks up the loose ball. Trying to throw it to the other end. Ball's loose, and Ottawa's going to be called for the foul. As Bankett tried to take it away from Mosley.
Right.
That's 15th foul on OU, so that will send Mosley to the free throw line.
Right. Most of the time on loose balls, you like to let the kids play, but ball was thrown a little short. Bankett came through her back for the push.
And they're gonna have McPherson inbound here, Bruce. I'm not sure. Usually on an over the back situation, you get free throws on kind of what it looked like it was. Either way, McPherson now with possession. And they missed an opportunity maybe for some free throws there. Wells all the way around the paint, backs in on the block. They're trying to go at Franklin with those 2 fouls. Hankins with a deep 3 from the volleyball line. Buries it. They're 6 of 8 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, defensively, sometimes you just shake your head and say, hey, good hit.
Haley in the lane, jump stop, layup good. They're trying to take away that right hand, and she shows the crossover. 47-41 McPherson, 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the half. My goodness.
We might hit the century mark tonight.
Somebody might. Inside bounce pass Joseph, right hand layup, no. Gets her own rebound. Putback no good either. Gets another opportunity, but they blow a whistle first and call over the back on Joseph.
Man, great pass there. So tough not be able to finish that. It was a great opportunity for Joseph to get two.
Payne will walk to the other end of the floor to shoot free throws. That is team foul number 5 for Joseph, her first personal. Apologies, that is her second. Payne will shoot 2 with 1:56 remaining in the half, and Ottawa trailing by 6. That first one's in and out. One more for Kinesia Payne. That one's no good either. Ottawa just 4 of 10 from the foul line. McPherson at 11 of 12. Really the difference right now. Hankins goes by Bianco, falls down, kicks it out to Wells. Loose ball tipped around, taken away by Bianco. Apologies, that was McElrath who turned it over. Yeah. Bianco, left side pass to Spraggins. Open 3 on the wing. No, hits the side rim and backboard at the same time, and right to the Bulldogs with 1:27 remaining in the half.
Yeah. So Graves did go with that 2-3 zone last possession and this possession as well to kind of change up the flow here.
Hankins in the corner to Wells. Down low, they'll go to Branscombe. She backs in, gets it to go from basically under the basket, just kind of pushed off that inside foot and scores.
She's left-handed, so that was a great angle for her to finish that shot.
Back to an 8-point Bulldog lead. 1 minute remaining in the first half. Franklin left side to Bianco, cutting inside is Spraggins. Great ball movement from OU. Can Payne finish? Yes. That's how you beat the zone right there, Bruce.
Both teams changed the defense like I thought they should, and both teams continue to score. So we're just going to be in for a track meet here tonight. So
49-43. Mac not looking like they're going to try and go for a 2-for-1 here. Up top to McElrath. Free throw line. Wells just turns around, sees she has no one in front of her, shoots the free throw line jumper. Rebound by OU. Outlet pass to Bankett. Right wing to Spraggins. 23 seconds remaining in the first half. Shot clock is off. It's still running, but it's a 1-second differential the other direction. Back up top to Bankett. Right wing Franklin. Franklin shoots a 3 off the back rim. Ball's loose. McPherson wants to go the other way and get one more shot. 3 seconds. Runner from 8 to beat the clock. Oh, banks off, no good.
Thought that one's going to drop just based on how things were going here tonight.
Bulldogs take a 49-43 lead into the half. Side Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll take a break. You're listening to University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOM.
It's Tango Day, everybody. Follow after me and step and back and slide and dip. That's tango.
Why is Ice-T leading our tango class?
It's probably the heart-shaped Honey Nut Cheerios. He found out they can help lower cholesterol. Now he's having fun taking care of his heart in all sorts of new ways.
Let's see those hips move, people.
Hurry and get your heart-shaped Cheerios. They're only here for a limited time.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happened.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
I'm Joel Clark, a Select Quote agent, with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and he can't take it with him. Well, I went to work and found Ray, who's 40 and takes medication to control his high blood pressure, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. That's way more coverage for a lot less than what he was paying. If SelectQuote didn't shop for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote and to find out how much you can save, call 1-800-597-2010. That's 1-800-597-2010. 1-800-597-2010. Or go to selectquote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at selectquote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
At the half, McPherson leading Ottawa 49 of 43 as they just blitzed Ottawa from the field. 51% field goal percentage for the Bulldogs. 66% from three at 6 of 9. They shoot 28% on the year. And then 11 of 12 from the foul line. For OU, 19 of 35, 54%, well above their average. Just 1 of 8 from 3, 4 of 11 from the free throw line. And early on, McPherson able to jump out to a 21-15 lead. Ottawa called their first time out, but the Bulldogs started the game 3 of 3 from deep and 6 of 6 from the foul line at the end of one. Braves trailed 30-26 as the Bulldogs at 64% from the field. Bulldogs will take their largest lead at 37-29 at the 7:54 mark of the second quarter as they went on a 7-3 run to start that second quarter. And at the half, Ottawa trails 49-43. We'll take a break. When we come back, we look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Time is running out on your chance to enter the Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Squares Sweepstakes. The largest official game of Super Bowl Squares ever is back with millions of dollars in prizes on the table. And best of all, it's free to enter. Here's the play-by-play. Every time the score changes during Super Bowl 56, somebody's going to win $50,000. That means touchdowns, field goals, extra points, safeties, even a 2-point conversion is a winner. 50 G's. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. Don't miss your chance to win. Get in the game today. See rules and enter for free right now at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 56.
No purchase necessary. Legal residence of the 50 U.S. and D.C. of age of majority. Ends 11/11/22. Equal housing lender licensed all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. The NFL entity is not offered or sponsored this promotion in any way.
At half, McPherson leading Ottawa 49-43 as we take a look around the KCAC. York on top of Southwestern 49-40. That is a final score, from Winfield. So York winning 2 games in a row. At half, Friends leading number 9 Sterling at 32-26. Avila on top of Kansas Wesleyan with 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the first half, up 33-26. Tabor and Bethel tied at 28 at the end of the first quarter. Bethany on top of St. Mary just by 1, though, 32-31, 2 minutes and 47 seconds into that one. And so far, it looks like we could have one of those crazy Wednesdays where everything just goes the opposite of what everyone thinks it would be.
Yeah, well, what you're running into senior nights, you're running into special situations. Teams have found out that all 13 teams will make it a postseason, so you're vying for, playoff spots and hosting games. So things could get interesting here these last couple weeks.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
DQ presents Picture This. A DQ red velvet Cupid cake made for 2. This heart-shaped cake is at the center of your perfect date night. There's a layer of red velvet cake blizzard, delicious red velvety cake pieces and cream cheese icing. Wait, what's that? World famous DQ soft serve. Your Valentine is speechless. It's a DQ Valentine's Day happily ever after. Moments like these are exactly why the DQ Cupid cake exists. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you 24/7, with supplies and solutions for every industry, and access to product specialists ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Want better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash infused with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to renew skin surface cells, improving skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash to transform skin from dry and dull to firm and radiant, so I can step into my day feeling fearless in my skin. And now try new Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for healthier looking skin that improves over time. Olay Body.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Living in rural America, we know the value of agriculture and what it means to our families, our communities, our economy, to our country. It starts at home and it starts in school. Each year, FFA students in our area high schools are involved in activities that play a key role in the agricultural health and well-being for everyone, now and in the future. Coming to KOFO starting February 19th, you'll hear from those FFA students during National FFA Week and more about just what it means to them on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Gentlemen, now you can find the best brands and fits for you without even trying. Just follow these easy instructions. Step 1. Shop a personalized store that does all the work for you by customizing a selection for your taste and body. Step 2. Level up your closet with the best brands and fits with little to no effort. Not trying has never looked so good. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. We're so you.
Time is running out on your chance to enter the Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Squares Sweepstakes. The largest official game of Super Bowl Squares ever is back with millions of dollars in prizes on the table. And best of all, it's free to enter. Here's the play-by-play. Every time the score changes during Super Bowl 56, somebody's going to win $50,000. That means touchdowns, field goals, extra points, safeties, even a 2-point conversion is a winner. 50 G's. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. Don't miss your chance to win. Get in the game today. See rules and enter for free right now at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 56.
No purchase necessary. Legal residence of the 50 U.S. and D.C. of age of majority. Ends 11/11/22. Equal housing lender licensed all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. The NFL entity is not offered or sponsored this promotion in any way.
Highlighting female entrepreneurs. Sponsored by Indeed. A Brooklyn business owner is making headlines. Paris McKenzie opened a beauty supply shop during the pandemic at 16 years old.
I've been helping my mom run her businesses since I was very, very young, so I know how to handle finances and how to market products in the store. I had enough money saved to invest in this.
Looking for quality candidates this new year? Look no further than Indeed. Our new video interview tool takes the hassle out of virtual hiring. Visit Indeed.com/credits.
Hi, Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for fur babies. If you think it's been hard being stuck at home for a year, think about your dog. It's been 7 years for them, and they deserve to get out and sniff the world too. So grab Daisy, Ranger, or Doodles and hit the road. But be sure to stick your head out the window and look for a Motel 6. And like all pets, Baxter stays free. Hot dog. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
McPherson leading Ottawa at half, 49-43. So look at those individual stats as leading the way for McPherson. Tijane Simmons 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting. She's 3 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Brittany Roberts, 10 points, a rebound, and 1 assist, but did pick up 2 fouls. Her second one coming with about 5 minutes remaining in the half, but they've had a lot of support from other players, including Madeline Hankins with 8 points and 2 rebounds. Shaquille Wells, Diamond McElrath, and Mason Mosley all with 4, along with Kristen Branscombe. Victoria Aites with 3. Bruce, and over the last few games, it's been the bench that has stepped up. Their bench tonight scored 19 of their 49.
That has been Simmons. Ben Simmons shows this from the three-point line. She came out on fire, did a great job of stepping into that shot, shooting with a lot of rhythm, and she's really in the zone. So that's a great lift there for that Bulldogs group. And then, of course, Brittany Roberts doing what she does. Just needs to get more touches and more possessions there. But Branscombe, just in the right place at the right time. High percentage touches and high percentage finish for her. So Bulldogs did a great job of scoring a bunch of points there, almost touching that 50 mark here in that first half.
Kinesia Payne, 14 in the first half on 6 of 8 shooting, and if she makes just a couple more free throws, Bruce, she's probably somewhere between 17 and 18 points, and she was just 2 of 7. Amir Lowe, 10 points, but picked up her second foul with about 6 minutes remaining in that second quarter. Haley Franklin was 7 off the bench, Kennedy Bankett was 6, Liz Vaughn with 4, and Brooke Spraggins with 2. Ottawa's turned McPherson over 10 times, resulting in 7 points, and they've really dominated in the paint, which is very uncharacteristic as they've outscored McPherson 32 to 18. A lot of those coming off of steals off either the inbound or that second pass as part of that full court pressure.
Yeah, just a bunch of easy buckets, just a ton of easy buckets, for the Braves off the steal, high percentage shots there in the paint, and, Kinesia Payne's going to do what she does, but I like the pressure up front. Those guards getting a lot of deflections, a lot of steals, and converting those to layups. So overall, the offensive production has been great for the Braves. Like you said, the free throw line. Making free throws changes the complexity of the basketball game. Different situations at different times. Braves are going to have to continue to get there, but need to make some free throws.
We're going to take our last break before the start of the second half. Ottawa and McPherson get set to kick it off in the third. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Want better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash infused with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to renew skin surface cells, improving skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash to transform skin from dry and dull to firm and radiant, so I can step into my day feeling fearless in my skin. And now try new Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for healthier looking skin that improves over time. Olay Body.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Life goes on, and that means you prepare for the worst and hope for the best. You also should consider preparing for the inevitable. We can help with that. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
McPherson basketball to start the third quarter, up by 6, 49-43. Braves drop into the zone. Back out there for McPherson. Wells, McElrath, Roberts, Hankins, and Mosley. They go to Roberts on the right block. Spins left, gets to the left side of the floor, just lost one up. Loose ball and a jump ball, which will give OU possession as Payne tied it up with Wells.
Yeah, Braves coming out in that 2-3 zone here to start the second half. See if they can get the Bulldogs out of flow.
Starters for OU in the third, Vaughn, Simons, Bianco, Lowe, and Payne. But a heavy tape job right now of Brittany Roberts' left arm. Yeah. Not sure if something happened in the first half, but definitely something to keep an eye on. Vaughn wants to lob it down low. Good lob to Payne. She goes fading away from the left side with the right hand, scores. And they got Roberts playing the 5. In past games, they've had Hankins down there. Right. And Roberts not wanting to pick up that third foul.
Yep, she's been cautious right now here early to start this half.
Roberts, crossover dribble, and seems a little tentative to go to that left hand right now. Mosley runs the baseline, lost the handle, got it back, kicks it up top for Wells. Wells into the body of Vaughn, left-hand layup, good. And from here, I thought it was going to come up short, but had enough on it to drop. Yeah. Regain that 6-point Bulldog lead.
Tough finish.
8:45 left in the third. Ottawa trails 51-45. Vaughn left alone, gets the free throw line, drives on Roberts. Left-hand layup, no, just a little strong from Liz. Rebound by McPherson. Roberts in the lane on Payne, spins left and right. That one too strong. Simons gets the board.
Yeah, lucky defensive possession there for the Braves. Brittany doesn't usually miss those.
Low, trying to step through with the left, does and scores. Great job of taking off on that pivot foot, and it's the cuts the lead down to 4, but the other end, going from coast to coast, is McElrath. There's too much speed now.
Way too much speed there for the Braves in that possession.
53-47. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Bulldogs leading the Braves. Low looking right side, talking to Payne about a screen. Low and a whistle and a reach-in foul called on McPherson. Goes on Hankins. Her first personal team foul, number 1 in the third quarter for the Bulldogs. Into the game for OU will be Noelle Brown. She checks in for Vaughn. Inbound to Brown at the point. Hands it off to Bianco. Bianco in trouble trying to get it to Simons and does. Jaleesa back to Bianco with 8 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Brown. Deep 3 for Bianco. Draws rim to keep the ball alive, and Lowe gets the offensive rebound in the far corner. Bianco open for 3. Can she connect? Oh no, offensive rebound again by Amir, and then knocked out of play. It'll stay with OU. Bianco's had some good looks.
Really good looks. Really good looks. Her shot's just a little flat right now, so needs to work on that arch. It's online, but got to give the ball a chance and get it over the rim.
Franklin will come in for Simons with 7:20 left in the third. Talked about the rebounds, now tied at 19 apiece. Was a major factor in that win earlier this year by McPherson. Mosley gets the steal, but steps out of bounds. It'll stay with OU. 15 on the shot clock for the Braves. Inbound to Franklin in front of us at the scorer's table. Finds Brown. She shoots the open 3 off the back rim. No, Ottawa just can't buy one from deep today as they're 1 of 11. Roberts between the legs, crosses over, goes baseline into the body of Brown. Noelle was in a good spot, just brought that right hand down, and Roberts will shoot free throws.
Yeah, just great between the legs move there by Roberts. So impressive opportunity to get separation from the defender there.
Roberts makes the first to extend the lead out to 7. 54-47, Roberts with 11. Second rattles in. Ties the largest lead of the game for the Bulldogs, up by 8. 3 minutes into the third quarter. Just the first team foul on OU in the third. Bianco right wing. Takes the ball over the top of her head. Finds Brown, open for 3 again from straight away. They let her have it. Tries to bank it off the backboard, no good, and now it'll be a run out for Mosley. Right hand layup, no. Rebound by Franklin. Is Bianco at least able to track back there, Bruce, and make her hear the footsteps a little bit?
Yeah, let her think about it.
And a steal that goes the other way from McPherson. They take it away from Franklin, leads to a 3-on-2. Inside, no whistle, as McElrath looked like she got hit on the arm.
Right.
And McPherson gets the offensive rebound. McElrath left corner for 3. Might have been partially blocked by Bianco. Picks up the loose ball. Bianco puts horns up. Left side for Brown. Looking left side, leads it with Lowe. She'll shoot the open 3. No, and you wonder if there's any fatigue starting to set in with so much given in that first half.
Right.
Pass to Roberts. Bounce pass down low. Layup, no for Hankins. Gets her own rebound. Put back is no good, but Bianco fouls her. Second team foul on OU in the third. Second personal on Jordan Bianco. Payne asking for a sub. She's going to get one.
Right.
Bianco will also get a sub, so Bankett and Vaughn all come in. So it leaves Lowe, Vaughn, Brown, Bankett, and Franklin on the floor for OU. Hankins has played well as she hits the first one. 9 points on 2 of 4 shooting, but 2 of 2 from 3. And now 3 of 3 from the free throw line, including 4 rebounds and 1 assist.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
Really good stat line for her thus far.
10-point lead for the Bulldogs, their biggest of the game. Ottawa desperate for a field goal right now. Bankett to Vaughn at the elbow. She'll attack on Hankins. Gets by her. Her layup. Thought it was going to tee her off, but does fall. 57-49 Mac.
Yeah, really timely basket there for the Braves.
Roberts left side. They leave it with Mosley to Hankins. Left wing for Wells. They lob it down to Roberts. Vaughn did a nice job of dropping off Wells to get a deflection and not get out of play. Payne will come in for Brown. Inbounds down low to Hankins, and she's going to draw another foul. And Franklin's going to pick up her third.
Yeah, I couldn't, was shielded by the officials there, but Franklin felt that she was straight up there. Tough foul there on Franklin to draw her third.
Quickly, she'll check out of the game as they will bring Bianco right back in. Subs for McPherson, Yates, Simmons, and Branscombe into the game as there'll be another sub after the second free throw. First one's good. One more for Hankins. It's in and out. Rebound by Liz. 58-49 McPherson. 5:14 remaining in the third. Vaughn in the corner. Bankett. Little jab step. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it over to Vaughn. Vaughn left wing for Lowe. They go down low to Payne. Skip past right side Bankett. Bankett up top for Vaughn. They want to go down to Payne, but they are really packing it in inside. Vaughn just shoots the 7-footer. And the rebound to Tijane Simmons. 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ottawa has only managed 6 points in the second half and outscored 12-6. Roberts travels. 11th turnover on McPherson.
Yep.
Into the game for McPherson, they'll bring back McElrath. And trying to see who the second player was. I want to say that's Griffin.
Yeah.
Apologies, no, that was that's going to be Branscombe. Skip pass left side, Bankett for three. Yes, that's huge. Oh, you needing that desperately. They cut it to 6 at 58-52.
Now big shot there by Bankett. Desperate bucket.
First three-pointer for Bankett today. She has 9. Roberts right side to McElrath. They want to post up down low to Branscombe, but the pass is stolen away by Kennedy. Bankett down the far sideline. Dribbles into the left corner. Up top to Vaughn. Bianco will come and get it at the end of the arrowhead. Right hand dribble. Bounce pass to Vaughn at the elbow. Payne working hard inside. Can they find her? Vaughn into the corner. Low for three. Yes! Braves on a 6-0 run. They've cut it down to 3 at 58-55. 3:35 remaining in the third. Roberts all the way to the basket. Left hand off the glass goes, and a timeout called by the Bulldogs. Head coach Josh Nichols says it's 60-55 McPherson. 30-second timeout. 3:31 remaining in the third. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Braves trailed by as many as 10 in the third quarter, but cut that down to 3 before a layup from Brittany Roberts. Gets the lead back out to 5, but Ottawa showing some life. Down 60-55. Bianco to Vaughn at the elbow. Just tries to lob it inside to Payne. It was deflected. Gets it back. Kicks it out to Vaughn. Liz attacks on Roberts, tries to go off the glass short, and over the back will be called on Kinesia Payne. He's got a little greedy on that one.
Yeah, definitely out of position there. Just has to be smart and just let the Bulldogs have that one and not get the cheap foul.
Payne's second, team foul number 4 on OU. 3:07 left in the third. Ottawa has outscored McPherson in the quarter, 12-11. We want to go to Roberts. They'll go back up top to Simmons. Deep three for Simmons, of course. It's good for Tijan A. Simmons. What a night for her.
I'm telling you, just stepping in it too really well, follow through extremely well, and she's on fire.
15 points. Now Bianco with a nice spin move at the elbow. Left side pass to Bankin as Ottawa trailing by 8. They want to go inside to Payne. Branscombe denies it, creates the steal. Simmons, little head move, finds Wells. I'll make that down to Roberts. Backing in the lane, left hand, just scoops and scores. And you give her that much space, it's going in every time.
Yeah, I just can't allow her to get that deep. And she's got a nice little move over that right shoulder. So great finish there by Roberts.
That is an 8-0 run for McPherson. Back up by 10 at 65-55. Vaughn still trying to drive on Roberts, trying to take the charge. She's called for the block. 2 free throws for Liz Vaughn. Roberts picking up her 3rd personal.
Yeah, Roberts a little frustrated, picking up that 3rd. She thought, being an experienced player that she is, she thought she was in great position to sacrifice herself there, and the officials seen it differently.
Vaughn to shoot 2 with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the 3rd, trailing by 10. His first one short. Ottawa struggles from the foul line, continue. They're 4 of 12.
Yeah. Man, just a tough night overall for the Braves from the free throw line.
Liz makes the second, gives her 7 points. Also her first free throw make of the game. 65-56 McPherson. We near the latter stages of the 3rd quarter. Braves look to trap on Simmons. They could give up the basketball right now, Bruce. Griffin in the corner. Open 3. Long, but the offensive rebound to Roberts. A 3 from Branscombe. Unable to drop, but of course Roberts there for the board, as that is just her 3rd rebound of the game. Griffin off the screen from Roberts. Backdoor cut to Branscombe. Pass was deflected, then goes out of bounds off of OU. Just a bad break. Only 3 seconds on the shot clock, though, as the Bulldogs will inbound. Sub for OU. Spraggins will come in for Vaughn. I would expect for the last minute and 33 here of the 3rd. Branscombe to inbound in front of the McPherson bench. Make that Griffin. Ball was tipped. Roberts gets it back, just throws one at the basket. Hits the side of the bucket, and that'll be a shot clock violation.
Yeah, big defensive stop there for the Braves. Desperate need a stop here to finish out this minute and 29 seconds here in this 3rd.
Entering the game for the first time for McPherson will be Lashika Joseph, a 6'4" senior from Palm Beach, Florida. Also a transfer from Coffeyville. 65-56, McPherson leading OU. Minute 18 remaining in the 3rd. Braves want to go to Vaughn. Try and pull Joseph away from the basket. They do. Liz all the way to the bucket. Fouled by Branscombe. That'll be team foul number 3 on McPherson. And for Branscombe, her first personal. You can hear that ball on the mic there, but Braves will take it.
Right. She's doing well to stay patient and calm on that call. She's smiling about it right now, but Vaughn gets to the free throw line and see if we can get a couple of these down.
Liz will make the first. Vaughn is 71% free throw shooter on the year. Second is in and out, and the rebound to Griffin. Minute 9 left in the 3rd, 65-57 lead for the Bulldogs. Roberts Left wing for Ates. Ates picks up her dribble at the elbow. Bounce pass left corner for Branscombe. Out to the wing for Roberts. Griffin at the point. Screen set there by Simmons. Crossover from Simmons. Out to the right wing. Step back three this time. A little strong, but the rebound picked up by Liz. And Ottawa with numbers the other way. It's 5-on-3. Liz, right side. Spraggins, open three. You betcha. Ottawa's cut it to 5. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Roberts all the way to the basket. Layup, no. Falls to the floor. Ottawa goes the other way with numbers again. Liz to Lowe. Open three again. No, a little long. And the rebound to McPherson. Lid might have popped off in here.
Absolutely. Place is starting to fill up here a little bit. That would have been huge for the Braves.
8 seconds left in the third. Bulldogs holding for the final shot. Right side, Ates. Off the screen of Roberts. Three-pointer from Ates. Good. Huge basket for the Bulldogs as they will take an 8-point lead into the fourth quarter of 68-60. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOF.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Here at Frank's Red Hot, we put together a completely exhaustive list of essentials that will bring everyone together on game day. Number 1, Frank's Red Hot. Number 2, wings. Okay, it looks like that's it. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
68-60 McPherson lead, but that three-pointer from Victoria Ates. Bruce coming up huge after Ottawa trying to steal a little bit of the momentum right now. But again, McPherson 8 of 14 from 3 on the night, and it feels like all 8 of them have come at really, really big times to keep Ottawa down by really at a standstill at this point, finding a way to claw back into it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Just key buckets at key moments. Every time the Braves make a run, and they're doing a great job of showing tons of fight here to not let this one get away. But the Bulldogs just keep answering, and it's been big timely threes, by their guard play. So, man, just a great basketball game, like I keep saying here this evening.
Lowe, Vaughn, Franklin, Payne, and Spraggins to start the fourth for OU. They want to go pick and roll with Roberts. She'll get in the lane. Braves double team. Bounce pass right side to Griffin. Good with the right hand floater off the glass.
Well, folks got us asking for a travel on Brittany Roberts. She did lose her footing a little bit, but got rid of it before the call.
Braves first possession of the fourth quarter. Franklin right wing. Great move to get to the rim. Can she score? No. Contested by Griffin. She was able to get by one defender, just couldn't finish. Oh, what a crossover by Roberts. Layup, no good. Rebound by Lowe. Braves want to push. Lowe, left side, pass for Vaughn, knocked out of play by none other than Tijane Simmons.
Yeah.
Keep Ottawa from getting an easy layup.
Just all over the floor tonight, just playing with a lot of energy. Big missed bucket there by Franklin. Franklin, it'd be nice to get her going here in this fourth quarter to give some Braves some easy opportunities inside.
Tijane Simmons has played huge for McPherson. Looking at the last few games, Bruce, scored 15 or more in 6 of the last 7. Only averages 9 points a game, but has come up big for them. Lowe trying to go off the glass. Again, lots of contact. Simmons there to defend. And you add her in with what Brittany Roberts does on a nightly basis. Yeah. 8 minutes and 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 10-point McPherson lead. Roberts, they ISO. She goes baseline, reverse layup, good from Ates. And now it's the Ottawa defense that's standing around. We talked about McPherson earlier this year, standing around offensively when Roberts gets the ball.
Yep.
They are just a confident group, and a whistle and a foul called on Ates.
Yeah, the Braves did get caught ball watching there. And when Robert gets the basketball, of course, you got to give her that much attention, but you cannot fall asleep and allow easy buckets by teammates.
McPherson leading 72-60. Bianco to inbound, bounce past the low near midcourt. She'll hand it off. McPherson with 23 made field goals as they have 12 assists on those 23 field goals. Liz pulling up from the foul line. They leave her alone. She hits that jumper. First basket of the fourth quarter for OU. They trail by 10. 8 minutes left in the fourth. Simmons for three off the screen. Back rim, no. Rebound by Liz. Liz trying to go at it. Roberts to the short corner. Goes baseline, driving, inside. Shot was blocked. Got her own rebound, though. Back out to the wing. Liz hands it off to Bianco. Jordan, left side kick to Spraggins. In the corner to Lowe. Left wing to Jordan. Bond going to pull up from 15. Yes, shoots it right over the top of Roberts. Liz has scored 4 straight. She has 12 on the evening. 7:25 left in the fourth. Braves trying to cut into this McPherson lead. Have scored 4 straight. Pick and roll between Griffin and Roberts. Pulling up as Griffin goes off the glass. Hits back rim, no. Rebound by Lowe. Right side of the floor to Spraggins. Finds Liz again. Liz looks to attack off the glass, comes up short. Roberts gets the rebound. It's 4-on-2 the other way for the Bulldogs. Roberts, stutter step, drives on Bianco. It goes out of play. Last touched by, they're going to say it was touched by OU.
It must, on the last dribble, it must have thought or seen that the ball was dribbled off Bianco. Our student section over in that corner does not agree with that call.
Franklin into the game for Vaughn. 6 minutes and 58 seconds left. Ottawa trailing 72-64. Inbound for the Bulldogs on the baseline. Bring it out left side. And now in the corner for McElrath. McElrath, little hesitation, works out to the wing. Step back three for her, short. Rebound by Payne. Ganesha picking up her 7th rebound. Bianco pulls up her dribble, finds Spraggins, who's open for 3. She'll kick it left side, though, to Franklin. That's a mismatch there as they will have Hankins on her. We'll see if Ottawa tries to clear out for Haley. Maybe take Hankins off the dribble. Hankins staying right with Franklin off the screen. They'll go to Lowe. Jab step from Amir, gets in the lane, steps through, left hand short, fights for her own rebound. I think Roberts just committed a 4th foul, Bruce.
Yeah.
Yes, it goes on Brittany Roberts, her 4th.
She's not happy, not about the call, but with her teammates in terms of containing that penetration and then boxing out.
Into the game for Ottawa will be Kennedy Bankett. I think Spraggins, no, I'm trying to see who checked out. It'll be Lowe. Free throw line, Franklin. Right side to the wing to Bianco. A little jab step from Jordan. She'll penetrate in the lane. Spinning right side. Spraggins open for 3 off the front rim. Long rebound. Payne can't save it as it goes out of play. Reminder to stick around after this one. We'll have the senior night ceremony, and we'll have that streamed for you. So make sure you stay on this one before clicking over to the men's game, but we'll have that for you. All the audio and video. We celebrate the 3 seniors for Ottawa University women's basketball and 4 for the men. 4 minutes into the fourth quarter. 8-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Roberts between the circles. Payne still backing up. Now they'll double team in the corner. Open 3 for Mosley, long. But Roberts again with the offensive rebound. Oh no, it's going to go off of OU. Fish on the baseline, deferred out to the one near midcourt.
Right.
Put you in a tough spot there if you're an official that far away from play. Hold on Ottawa, and that's going to be team foul number 1 on the Braves in the fourth quarter. Goes on Bianco, her 3rd personal, team foul number 1. A tough night for Jordan. She's 0-4 from the field and 0-4 from 3.
Right.
And those 3 fouls. Does have a couple rebounds, though. Screen set. Roberts, that's going to be an offensive foul. Yes, she's fouled out of the game. That is huge.
That is huge.
13 foul on McPherson, but on a night where really Brittany Roberts hasn't been the star,
right?
You know, it's been TJ Simmons. Roberts fouls out with 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Can Ottawa take advantage? Down by 8. Bianco, middle of the floor, driving left, no hesitation, gets in the lane, bounce pass to Payne, layup's good. Ottawa's cut it to 6. Bruce, definite chance these two teams see each other in the KCAC tournament. Another whistle and a push called on Bankett. Team foul number 2, but with the 2 games these two teams have played, I wouldn't hate that.
Right.
We had a great one in McPherson in December, and this one's been just as good.
Definitely,
maybe better.
Yeah, definitely evenly matched teams, and Braves got an opportunity in this last 5 minutes with Roberts on the bench.
72-66. Branscombe left-hand step back 3 off the rim, and the rebound is going to be saved by Spraggins, but right to the Bulldogs, and a turnaround layup for Wells. Timeout by McPherson. 5 minutes left in the fourth. It's a full timeout. Bulldogs 74, Braves 76. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
McPherson leading Ottawa 74-66. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Brittany Roberts fouled out of this game, Bruce. But other players have stepped up. You got Simmons with 15, Hankins with 11, Wells 8 with 8. I mean, it's not a situation where they're going to be completely, lost out there without Roberts.
No, like you said, she's been in and out of the game here this evening. A lot of players have stepped up, and that's always big when your star player is in foul trouble. So be interesting to see how the Bulldogs pull this one out.
4:54 to go, 74-66 Bulldogs. Spraggins, middle of the floor, left side for Bianco. Jordan trying to direct traffic, skip past to Franklin on the wing. Haley driving, defender backs off, then gets right back into the body. Turnaround jumper for Haley's an air ball. And they call it over the back on OU. That goes on Spraggins.
Yeah, been making that call here all evening. Bray's going to have to be smart in those situations. They cannot afford to have empty possessions here down the stretch.
Spraggins' first personal, 3rd team foul. Inbound to Mosley. Sprints all the way down into the left short corner. Now they'll go back up top. And for a game that's just been back and forth all night, now McPherson in a situation where they can run a little bit of clock.
Yep.
McElrath, left side in the corner to Mosley. Goes baseline, spins on Bianco. Trying to leave it inside, spinning for Wells. Left hand shot, no, but a whistle and a foul called on Spraggins. Her second personal, team foul number 4.
Right. Right now it seems like, the Bulldogs are looking for Wells, here each time down the floor. So maybe something Coach Nichols talked about there in that timeout situation. Although that Roberts is not on the block, we've still got to find touches there close to the basket.
Spraggins and Bianco come out. We'll see Payne and Vaughn come back in. Free throw good for Wells. They are 17 of 19 from the foul line. They've done all the little things right for sure to earn a 9-point advantage this late in the game.
No, that's very true. I mean, the numbers was off the charts. So Braves pull this out. That's all gut and glory right there.
Both free throws are good. Lead back to 10. So it's a 5-point deficit for OU 2 minutes ago, and now it's ballooned back out to 10. 4:10 to go. 76-66 McPherson. Lob down low to Payne. Left hand, good for Canisia. She has 20 and 7 boards. 76-68 Bulldogs. Oh, what a crossover. In the lanes, McElrath with the floater. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Payne. Don't think McPherson needed to do that. She could have run a little bit more time.
Right.
Going baseline is Bankett to Vaughn. Liz spinning in. Bounce pass down low to Bankett. And she's going to be fouled on that left block. That's team foul number 4 on McPherson. Second personal on Hankins.
Yeah. I think it's okay. Kind of an awkward takedown there. Yeah. So good thing she didn't get twisted up there with an ankle or knee.
This team can't afford any more injuries right now. They're without a Maya Marletta again tonight. A whistle and a hold on McPherson away from the ball. And that's team foul number 5. It goes on Branscombe, her second personal, and that means free throws the rest of the way for OU.
Right, that's a big call. So there's a chance Payne to get to the free throw line here and head into the lead.
First one good for Canisia, 21 for her. She is 3 of 8 from the free throw line, but 9 of 11 from the field. Second one short. Rebound to the Bulldogs. 7-point McPherson lead. 3:30 left. This has been good the whole way. Right wing Branscombe. Off the screen from Wells. Branscombe gets some space all the way to the basket. High off the glass. No. Offensive rebound on the backside. A whistle and a foul called as Hankins was going to lay it in.
Yes. It's going to be crucial for the Braves to only give McPherson one shot at the rim here down the stretch in order to cut into this lead.
McPherson first in the KCAC in offensive rebounds. They average 14 a game. Braves have held them to just 8, but that's a big one. Hankins makes the first. 12 points, 6 of 7 from the foul line is Hankins, but they've done all the things correct that you need to do on the road to get a win in this conference. They make both. Hankins, 13. 3:12 left for OU, and a timeout called by head coach Tarnisha Scott as Ottawa trails 78-69, 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
78-69 McPherson, 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play. And we talked about, they wanted to go to Wells quite a bit after Roberts fouled out a couple minutes ago, but right now Ottawa's got to hit a couple threes, I think. They've struggled tonight, just 4 of 18 from 3, but they've made 3 in the second half.
Yeah, big 3, and then get to the free throw line here while the clock is stopped. I think that's those 2 opportunities are easy buckets at the rim.
Franklin spin move, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Hankins. They ISO'd for Franklin. Third personal on Hankins. Back to the foul line go the Braves. Hankins with 3. No one else really in foul trouble for the Bulldogs. Bianco with 3. Franklin with 3 for OU. Haley makes the first one. Freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 8 points, 4 rebounds, but has been in foul trouble most of the night. Makes the second. Ottawa 5 of 6 from the foul line in their last 6. Overall 7 of 17. 3 minutes to go. 7-point ball game. Braves shooting 47% from the field. On the year, just at 39%. Simmons, screen set by Wells. Simmons to Wells on the handoff to the elbow. Up top, McElrath. McElrath in the lane, floats, goes with the right hand from the left side. Such a difficult shot, and it drops.
Yes, write that one down. That was a tough shot, but big hit there.
2:25 to go. 9-point advantage. Kick it in the corner. Bank it again for 3. Good. Kennedy Bankett hits her second triple. She is 5 of 5 from the field and gets Ottawa within 6.
There's the 3 that you wanted, Casey.
McElrath, left side for Simmons. Simmons to Wells. In the corner, Branscombe Right-hand dribble. Back up top to McElrath. 10 on the shot clock for McPherson. Screen set right there for McElrath. Crossover dribble. In the lane, goes through the contact, and a foul called on Payne, and she's like, what am I supposed to do?
Right. So, consistent call. I mean, no different than the Franklin call down there, but yeah, she came right into Payne on that call. So, in those situations, I guess you gotta call something, but tough call there on Payne.
McElrath, 8 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Make it 3 of 3. This is the second to last team in the conference from the foul line coming into tonight. It's a totally different team. They're 21 of 23 as she makes both in the lead back out to 8 at 82-74. Sub by the Bulldogs. Bring 8s back in for Hankins. Minute 49 to play, 82-74 lead for the Bulldogs. Braves want to lob it down low to Payne. Payne double team, can't score, but a whistle and free throws will come for her. That connection between Vaughn and Payne has been there all night, even when Roberts was on the floor.
Right. No, they do a great job in that high-low, looking for each other. Been a great play and set for the Braves all season.
Yates picks up her third. Free throw good for Canisia. 22 for Payne. Don't worry, Braves fans, we've got it for another year. 6'1" junior from Huntsville, Alabama, does miss the second. 7-point McPherson lead, 1:37 to go. Left-hand dribble, they're just going to hang on to it with McElrath in front of the McPherson bench. Crossover 2 or 3 times, back out to the left wing. Bounce pass short corner to Wells. Goal right now is just trying to pull Payne away from the basket. A whistle as McElrath was tripped up going into the lane. It goes on Bankett. Freshman commits her third foul.
Yeah, tough call there.
Vaughn comes out. Spraggins will come in. Ottawa trying to get some three-point shooters onto the floor. After tonight, McPherson, take a look at where they go from here. As they are against, they play Southwestern at home on Saturday. Another very winnable game for them. Southwestern fell to York tonight, and Southwestern at 0-21 in KCAC play. Both free throws good for McElrath, but I don't really need to tell you that. I've said that basically the entire night. So 84-75, another timeout called by OU. They'll use one of their last 2. Trailing by 9 with 1:14 to go. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220. 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
9-point Bulldog lead. And it's so difficult to get back into a game, Bruce, when, for one, you're not shooting well from 3, but when the other team has just suffocated you from the foul line.
Yeah, and that's the big part of this situation right now. You know, Braves are getting stops at times, but when they are fouling, McPherson's just doing a great job of making free throws, and that's tough to recover from. So the Braves do have to make threes. They do have to get to the free throw line and knock those jokers down because right now McPherson's just doing a great job of executing offensively.
1:14 to go in the fourth. Ottawa's possession. Bounce pass to Bianco near midcourt. Left-hand dribble. Eights will guard her. Bianco was trying to hand it off to Bankett, who has hit a couple threes tonight. Instead has to go to Lowe. Lowe, step back three on the right wing, long. Rebound, battled for, but first it comes away with it. And it's Tijane Simmons again. Her 7th board of the game. She scored 15 points. And McPherson can run another 20 seconds off this with 45 to play.
Yeah, you got to take your hats off to the Bulldogs. He responded extremely well once Roberts went to the bench.
McElrath in the corner for Ates. Back to McElrath, left corner. She goes baseline. Shot is blocked by Payne. A whistle, and it's knocked out of play with 4 on the shot clock. Mind everyone, stick around after this one. We will get you the senior ceremony as Lowe will check out. The end of the game will be rolling. Left side pass, 3 on the shot clock. Fadeaway jumper is short. Gray's trying to go the other way with Rowland. Simone, you know she's going to pull up, Bruce. Or now I'm surprised. Now she'll pull up for the 18-footer, and it's short. Rebound by the Bulldogs as they will pick up win number 15 and move to 12-9 in the KCAC. They win their 3rd straight for only the 2nd time all year. Ottawa going to fall to 8-18, 6-16, but Ottawa gave the Bulldogs everything they could handle. But in the end, it came down to free throws and 3-pointers.
Yeah, you're actually right. The Braves had some decent runs, throughout that game. Some big plays, some big threes, but they just came short up there at the end. So Bulldogs pulled off a big win here on the road. It's always tough to win here at the Wilson Fieldhouse, and they were able to accomplish that here tonight.
Final score, McPherson 84, Ottawa 75. We'll take a break to listen to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOF.
Living in rural America, we know the value of agriculture and what it means to our families, our communities, our economy, to our country. It starts at home and it starts in school. Each year, FFA students in our area high schools are involved in activities that play a key role in the agricultural health and well-being for everyone, now and in the future. Coming to KOFO starting February 19th, you'll hear from those FFA students during National FFA Week and more about just what it means to them on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Final score from Wilson Fieldhouse, McPherson 84, Ottawa 75. Kinesia Payne led the way for OU, 22 points and 9 boards. Amir Lowe with 15. Liz Vaughn and Kennedy Bankett with 12. For McPherson, leading scorer Brittany Roberts, 16 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. She did foul out. Tijane Simmons with 15 on 5 of 10 shooting, 4 of 7 from 3. Madeline Hankins with 13. Diamond McElrath with 12, and Shaquille Wells with 10. We're going to go and wrap it up here from Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll have a little bit of a delay as they will have the senior ceremony inside Wilson Fieldhouse for men's and women's basketball, as we'll send it back to Larson Johnson, the station. Final score, McPherson 84, Ottawa 75. When we come back, it'll be pregame for the men. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU women's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For more information about our next OU Brave sports broadcast, listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar and visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Good evening. I'm here with this hour's top stories. The city of Osawatomie is thinking big and towards the future. They have announced that they are partnering with Evergy to explore building up to 3 megawatts of solar to power the community. Osawatomie Deputy City Manager Brett Glendening says he is excited to work with Evergy on the project and diversify their municipal electric utilities generation portfolio even further, and it will be built within the city limits of Osawatomie. Evergy and the city will conduct a viability study before proceeding to building the solar array and entering into a purchase power agreement for the energy. Evergy Energy Partners would construct, own, and maintain the solar facility. Evergy has a strong commitment to renewable energy for a sustainable future. Currently, Evergy meets about 50% of its customers' needs with carbon-free energy, including about a third from renewable sources. Osawatomie can generate its own electricity, but by diversifying, they hope to be able to avoid the power disruptions and huge price increases that plagued the area during the extreme cold event last year. The solar array would be built on city-owned ground near the Osawatomie State Hospital. The Franklin County Historical Society held its annual meeting recently and reviewed some of the challenges of the last few years. Society Director Diana Starsinik-Dean says the roof of the old depot continues to be a source of concern.
We had contractors come in to look at the roof. We found out it was actually in worse shape than we thought. We originally thought it was just going to need recoating, but there are actually, thanks to some long-term leaks, some rafters that need more substantial repair and potentially replacement. So we are still working through that process. And funding in general, we have not been able to hold in-person fundraisers the past 2 years. We have squeaked by on what we have: federal government grants, a SHARP grant thanks to the NEH and Humanities Kansas. So we have been able to keep operating, but funding, as you know, is always a challenge.
Starsinik-Dean says one immediate problem is moving the archives to the visitor center. She says the process will take